Yo, what's up, man? Just gonna get this session underway in just a second here. Okay. So, can you hear me okay, first of all? Is the echo, is it there, or is it alright? I can change my mic out, maybe? That might help. You're good? Alright, sweet. Alright. So, obviously, we just took all-time highs. Where is it? Right here? Right. And now we're seeing pretty clear shift in order flow. Right, 1 minute chart showing there, and then still watching on the 5 to see if we get under here. Like technically, yes, this is buy side is complete. However, like when we're reaching all-time highs, when it wicks it by only like 435 points, it's pretty likely we're going to go back up and take this high again. Usually for purge liquidity at all-time highs or like all-time lows, anything like this, not all-time lows, but all-time highs are like a significant low. Usually it's going to want to run this like 30, 40, 50 points and then potentially get the actual reversal back down. The reason that is because if you're a trader and you're in a short position, you're going to put your stop loss at all-time highs. You're probably going to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room on that. You're not going to put it right at the high. You know, people use like 10 point, 15 point stops minimum above highs or lows. So it's pretty likely we're going to pop back up here. If you wanted to, you could potentially try this right here. Let's connect here. Could try it along on this IFEG. Not a terrible setup, just because this is showing significance as we're rejecting down, and we're also bouncing off the 5 minute. So now, if we do get above it, it should be a pretty clean run for at least 27, right? Does that make sense? So yesterday, let's talk about what happened here. So yesterday we obviously had these equal highs. Where are we? Hold on. Oh, I'm off. I'm talking about ES here. Equal highs on ES here, right? And I was talking about how I'm pretty bullish for this to hit yesterday when we got this knife. And I was like, you know, when we're down here, we're probably going to pop back up. And sure enough, we got a nice move back up. And then in that Asian session, we took out this liquidity, right? And then continued higher, right? So this was actually the basis for, I took a kind of a low risk call position here just for this liquidity. And I held it into close, and I actually got very lucky with how much we pumped today. Like, I wasn't really necessarily expecting this much of a pump, but yeah, I was able to capitalize like 160% on this. Um, the other thing, though, the other reason that I kind of thought this was pretty good was the fact that, out of this failure of this order block here, after rejecting it many times, we got above, and then we retested it and bounced. Like, yes, the target was this, or the target was this high up here, right? But probably gonna go higher when the hourly chart is showing that we're probably in now a market maker buy model after getting above the order block, right? And then this is the completion. Nothing here yet. Now the reason this trade is like a B setup, I would rate it for two reasons. A, we're in such premium that like you're longing in this high of a premium is obviously not going to be as good as if we're in a discount. And then also 30-second, we have this 1 minute FEG, and then we have a 1 minute FEG here, and that ends here. But on a 30-second chart, the FEG runs up until here. So it's possible for us to come dig into here and then knife. However, we are closing, showing that this 1 minute might have more of an influence because of how well we're holding the 1 minute instead of chopping around within this 30-second. So we'll see how this closure comes. This paper trade, guys, because of the 30-second, I would not want to risk funds on this. Stop would be like here, and then now this is very difficult to have targets if this trade goes to plan. Alright, you're going to want to sell 3 here, and then runners. Let's use this. We'll go to this too on the runners. So yeah, when you're dealing with all-time highs, projections get really tricky. So that's when you kind of just have to rely on standard deviation legs and yeah. See if there's any like legs on the M15 or something that might be a little more obvious. Hourly, let's take a look. See what that looks like on the 15. I guess we can just try this also. See where this lines up. We're already about the 4 in this, so no point in using that really. I'm gonna close my door. The planes are flying. Hopefully that helps. So this trade is going to look a lot better if we can get above this. But until then, really anything can happen. But in general, longing all-time highs is always going to work better than shorting all-time highs, because usually when you dip into all-time highs, you'll get multiple legs higher, and if you keep trying to short them, for that one time it's going to knife, you're going to lose a lot before you catch that short. So that's something to keep in mind. So we did get the close above on the 32nd, so I would think we should go higher now. However, we do have a potential S&T forming here on ES, so actually that's definitely something you gotta look out for. I mean, honestly, this right here is reason enough to scale. However, I'm paper trading this, so I don't really care too much. And then also it's only 8 points, so or 6 points, sorry. So scaling at 6 points when your stop loss is at least, I guess stop loss is 6 to 8 points also, but still. I really pretty much never will take profits less than 10 points. It's just kind of the way I trade. There we go. Alright. TP1. Stop break even. Breaking me, stop it. It's alright. Okay. One minute IFEG might hold. We'll see. If we're gonna get a reversal, guys, I would want to see that happen in the next like 15 minutes. If we don't get an SMT or something to signal reversal in the next 15 minutes, then I'm probably not gonna be looking to short anytime soon. Especially with this, guys, this is pretty bullish. Like, take the high, we get this collapse down, and then just price immediately recovers, just ripping through an FEG. Yeah. And now we're bouncing off of bullish PD raise. Let's see here if this SMT forms. It likely won't hold, but we'll see. If this SMT forms and we get under this IFEG, might look to find a short setup. We'll see. Okay, SMT is forming at the proper time. But no confidence in this SMT holding unless we at least get under this FEG here. Kind of the bare minimum. That's exactly why. Alright. Holy. Relax, relax, relax. Might get that short setup. Let's see. closed above. Right, that's what's important. So still gotta relax and chill. Wait for this next minute to close. Even close above in the 30-second as well. Here we go. Now the 30-second might close under. There it is. Now let's wait for the M1. Now I don't want to see this thing get too extended. Alright, M1 closed. Should go lower. However, we still do have this 5-minute gap to be on alert for. However, once we bounced off of it, we swept this internal high. So I'm bearish here on small time frames. Bias is flipped. Seeing institutional bearish order flow. I would like to take a short here. Let's try it. This is a decent trade setup in my opinion. Break even if we get this entry here, I would want to see break even stops get active at 904, and then I'd like to see us target at least 977. Would be a nice solid target. Alright, there's the entry on that. Stop loss is going to be fairly tight. We're going to put it at 23. And now this is a trade setup where if it fails and I take a stop, if this gets stopped out, you know, I'm 100% okay with this happening because this is a solid setup that I've traded a million times, and the probabilities here are on your side 100%. So is it going to work every single time? No. But when the probabilities are on your side, you just have to accept the result and the outcome of whatever happens. So we tap back into premium. Also, like using this. Oh, this is only 8-point stop loss for a trade like this. Super low risk. Okay. Might get stopped here. It's just playing with our stop here. You need to see this chop. You need to see this stay under here. Chop around a little bit longer is okay. And then I want to see. This is probably going to accelerate to one direction in the next 10 minutes. Right. Back under this IFAG would be ideal. There it goes. I'm gonna go stop break even. Ideally, I'd like to get stop break even at 07, but that only gives us 8 points of wiggle room on this. So I'm gonna go final TP down here. We're gonna go two off here, and we're gonna go stop to break even at 004. Really want to see this run now. Now that we took this low, here. Don't want to see us dick around at this level. If we start to like chop around here after sweeping this, it's going to be a little bit more iffy. I mean, technically, you could trim here for 9 points and go stop break even because we're already up the same as our risk, right? We risk 500, and at this price point, we're up 500 right now, right? So you could technically go break even stop. You could go trim here. Now we're up even more, but I think it's probably best to just wait this out a little bit and see if we can get 004 to come and give this a little more room. See, this is not what I wanted to see happen. Take the low, and now we're getting a strong candle high. Or if we get, now this is what I'm really interested in. We're still looking okay for shorts, but this FVG really needs to hold. If we get above this FVG here, then this trade is probably chalked. So with that said, we can maybe even reduce risk a little bit. We want to allow for a potential wick and then close below. A close above this though, and it's probably going to be, I'm probably just going to flatten the trade. Yeah. Taking this internal liquidity and not getting a continued knife afterwards is just really not what you want to see there. But we still have the S&T that didn't break, right? We still have this. And as long as we hold this FVG here, we're okay. But now we also have a bullish S&T here at this bottom. If we get above this FVG, then this S&T will be valid. Cool. Watching over here on ES, really want to see price get under this level here. Will give me much more confidence on this trade. Accumulation midpoint of this FEG, that's alright. This isn't terrible here. Within the next, few minutes though, I do want to see us get acceleration out of this. If we chop in this for too long, it's more likely that we're just going to push over it. Kind of like we did here, right? How we chopped around in this FEG. And then we just got this push higher. Don't want to see that here. So watching for ES to get under this low will negate this SMT potential. So that's why I'm kind of paying attention to ES here. There we go, getting that chop and then push. Watching here, see if it wicks back down. If we get the close above, probably gonna manually stop out. Right now I really want to see us leave a wick. I don't want to see the body close anywhere up here. Even if it's within this FEG, it's gonna be much less probability if we get the body closure in the upper threshold of this FEG. So we have another, what is this, 13 seconds for us to wick back down. Really want to see us wick down at least under our position, and preferably under the midpoint of this FEG. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I'm closing out there for a very, very, very small loss. That's alright. It was a good attempt on the short. Right, I've seen it play out many times where this would have been a win. Still could come back lower, but now the price action is so sloppy that if this knifes and it goes to our take profit with this sloppy of price action, you just have to be okay with missing out on this trade, right? Just don't want to be in this. Yeah, even on 30-second close above, so. Now if we do close below, there it is, might look for a re-entry. Just get ready. Nope. Notice body's held. Yeah, look how sloppy this is. Like, this is so gross. So sloppy. Yeah, really good stop out, honestly. So that's exactly how managing that position should look like. Like that was perfect, you know. Would I take that trade again? Yeah. Like that was a perfectly fine setup. Managed the trade perfectly. I had 8 points of risk and mitigated that to like I don't even know, like a 4 point stop or something really small. So just everything about that overall. And now we're probably gonna rip up after getting about this FEG. So risk was managed extremely well there. Yeah, like how sloppy this is. This is so gross. Just absolutely disgusting price action. Terrible delivery. Even if this is a delivery to the buy side, if that's the bias, this is still just an awful delivery. We got YM just ripping here. Ripping up here. ES equal highs. Let's see if the 1 minute order flow holds. Still have a potential SMT here. However, now it's not during the macro time that I really want to see it, so I'm a little less interested. However, this SMT is still there, so undecided for now. I don't want to short this 1 minute. However, we get back below 11, maybe I'll look for shorts a little more. But if we're going to hold like this, I mean, this is just straight bullish. Yep. Very bullish. Very, very, very bullish. What's interesting is it looks like, I guess we got above it here. Yeah. Just a very sloppy delivery, though, overall. Like, this is just so ugly. Even if you were in a long leg, this is so, so ugly. Here, this is kind of one of the setups that I like to do. Let's go, I just gotta proof my pads. Anyways, this is the setup, one of the setups that I like to watch for. It's when we're in premium, SMT forms, and then we get bullish order block off of an FEG. And then I want to see us just rip right through it. And if this doesn't hold, then that shows a pretty clear shift in order flow, because if it wants to go higher on the small time frames, it should hold this order block or this FEG. So if we get under both of these right here, then most of the time we should continue lower, or get at least some sort of reversal lower for small time frames. See, once higher, it should do this. Right? And if it wants lower, then it should do this. Alright. Not interested in longing this because I don't know if it wants higher. But if it goes under, then it kind of shows its hand that it does want lower. Watching here, probably gonna go higher here. Yep. There's the rip. Big rip. So I mean, like this order block here, you don't want to long this because we're in such big premium, right? So like you can't really long this. The only chance you have is just kind of waiting and seeing if we get under and then trying the short. The only long that was really available was a long on this IFVG here, and then stops to break even at high day. But this is so ugly, this price action is so tough that even this is like a very risky like long that you just probably don't want to even bother with, right? We saw just how ugly it was down here, so like that, I'm okay with missing that. You know, it is what it is. I'll sit, wait, and try to find something better, more clean when price action is a little cleaner. See if we come into this. Or if this acts as a break we got. Breaking away from order block. Breaking away from these highs. We'll see. Include the volume balance. Just tapping into that volume imbalance and now moving higher. Look at that quick wick down. Already getting the move off of it. There's no reason to even think of a bearish trade unless we get under this. Yep, look at that. We finally got a good push over all-time highs though, which is kind of what I was waiting for. As I talked about here, this wasn't enough of a purge. This here, 20 points above, almost 20 points above. Now that's actually a decent purge of liquidity. So that could be, that probably is one of the main reasons that this short fail is because it wanted to purge this more than just, 4 points. Wow, this is looking bullish. One sec, my buddy's calling me. How do I? Really don't know. Audio input capture. I should do it then. Yo.
Yo.
What's up? I'm live on stream right now.
How many viewers do you have?
5.
Super chill.
Yep.
Are you trading?
No, I'm gaming on stream. Yeah, I'm trading.
Wow.
Obviously I'm gaming. I'm obviously I'm trading. Wow, what's up?
I was just trying to see about the new game today.
Yeah, what time do you want to go?
Like probably 2:30, 2:15.
Alright.
Wow, dude, my port is ripping tonight.
Yeah, we ripped. My calls were up fat. My call was up fat.
We ripped.
Yeah, I made like $300.
Nice, I'm up like 190. Or no, I'm up 210.
Yeah, I was up like, I woke up like late at like 10, and I woke up at 10 and I was up like 170, 160%. I was like, alright, cool. And I just got out.
Nice.
Alright, I gotta go though. I'll just text me.
Maybe you should just end your shitty stream.
Alright, bye. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Still bullish, bounced off the FVG, and now just slowly edging its way higher. Bias will flip. A little bit more neutral if we get under here, but for now it's just straight bullish. There it goes. We're probably gonna hit this liquidity here in a second. No SMT yet, so still no reason for it to knife yet. And just gonna probably take it here. There it goes. High side is taken. Getting pretty close to that 2 standard deviations that I marked out earlier. 4 points away. We'll see if that comes. At this point, we're getting close to that final macro of the day, so we'll see how these next 30 minutes go, see if we get set up. Still looks like we're going to go higher. And all these knife candles just immediately getting bought back up. This is looking very bullish. Especially when you get these like flash. I know that's only 5 points, but like it happens so quickly. Like you can see this, it's just instantly drops down, and then now we're just instantly printing higher. So when this happens, you see this a lot when we're getting very slow melt up days, where you get like one candle that just drops very quickly, and then we immediately start buying it back up. Kind of the same thing that happened here, right? Where we take this and then just drop, and then we immediately get spot back up and takes the high again. This is like the same thing, just on an even smaller scale. Still just watching here. Mostly my eyes are just on this 1 minute FEG. Everything else kind of doesn't matter too much to me. 1 minute FEG here, and then also watching the 2 standard deviations here. Everything else is just kind of noise. Creating little low resistance liquidity here. Boom, popping out of it. Okay, took it. Really want to see us at least tap that 2 here. I mean, we're so close to it by now, I don't want to see us just leave it behind. Even to push the 2.5 is very, very, very within reason. .43, almost there. Need like another 2 points. .45 is pretty much it. Come on. Ideally, it just leaves this little gap behind. There we go. Even look at YM is just coiling here. Come on, 45.50 or 44.75. Right. Yeah. Yeah, these like sloppy melt up days are so difficult to trade unless you get like an early entry in the day. Very, very challenging and very just mind like energy consuming, mentally draining. It's like up 3 points, down 2 points, up 3 points, down 2 points, kind of thing. Alright, now it's tapping into this little gap. Just barely failed to hit. We're 1 point away from hitting my target of 2. Let's see if it can bounce here, take it out. Also, we have equal highs now on ES. These the days you go long and hold. Yep, it's very challenging to catch the long and hold and just forget about it, right? Especially on how choppy it is and sloppy. But those are always the days that do just continue to rip or knife or whatever it is. It's when it's sloppy price action and we just continuously find ways to continue the trend, right? Alright, I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, came back down, bouncing again off this little tiny miniature gap. We still have these equal highs on ES. See how this 1 minute closes. Oh. Quick knife there. Wow. Very aggressive knife. And right back up. Don't think that should surprise anyone, that wick. Wow. Point away from the target. We'll see if we get it here, or if we get an SMT potentially also. By the dip. It's literally by the yeah. Yeah, you can pretty much just buy every single flash. Anytime you see like a flash candle down. Not that that's a trading strategy that I would recommend, but you would be surprised how often that works. Just when you see these flash crashes, just time it and just tread along the bottom of them. Alright, ES took highs, and Q is almost there. We'll see if we SMT. It's possible here. Alright, if we get under this 1 minute here, and this SMT holds, this is the perfect time for this to be the high. So I would love to see us knife back down, actually get under this FVG, and then look for a short for the power hour short, basically. But of course, this SMT is not valid for anything unless we get some sort of bearish order flow to go along with it, which we have not seen yet. issue right now because I mean, at the end of the day, we've bounced off this twice, which is strong. So really just waiting. Pretty unsure of where we're headed right now. Just waiting and seeing. Still not really sure, honestly. We're just in this no man's land here. Kind of anything can happen in this area. If I had to guess, we're probably gonna, with all these wicks, we're probably gonna take this high at minimum. But like I said, this is still in no man's land with how shitty this price action is. See, are we finally going to get the 44.75 I was looking for? And nope, more wicks. Both sides. Took the high, 44.75 tapped perfectly there. Very interesting. Let's see what happens from right here. S&T potential. Keep ripping, we're not going to get a trade. I mean, they can't long up here, so just got to keep waiting and seeing if maybe eventually something comes through. You know? If we continue to rip, next target is 061. Oh my god, look how ugly this is. Like, this is so ugly. So gross. Terrible price action. Really not even much for me to annotate here. It's just the slow melt up day where you just really can't get an entry. At least a quality entry, you know. Yes, equal highs. Okay. There it goes, taking equal highs. Wow, look at that crazy analysis there. Just draw an arrow up. That's all you have to do. Just draw arrows up, and then NQ goes higher. It's a really difficult analysis. Kind of waiting to see if we get like a prolonged rip, like something where we just get like 9 1-minute up candles in a row, and then that kind of signifies the top. A lot of times you'll see stuff like that happen on extreme rip days when we're just melting, and we'll melt, 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 and then get some sort of expansionary move in premium. Like, especially now that it's, 40 minutes left in the trading day, it's very possible that you just get something explosive. Could be to the downside, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, there's a big knife. ES equal highs. Again. Alright, maybe we do get something a little more aggressive to the downside. Still watching this 1-minute FUG here. Third tap. This is really big here. The third tap and hold is really bullish. So if we don't get, if this candle or maybe the next candle doesn't pierce through, probably went back to highs again. This is really significant, and we also wicked under this one. So this is a very significant next few minutes here. Should dictate whether we continue up the rest of the day or if we actually do get power of 3, like partial run lower. Alright, create that upper wick here maybe. Personally, I'd rather see us get under this, and then I'll probably take a short on an eval. Looks strong enough to justify. I just don't like how ES is now has this 5-minute gap and 15 probably, right? 15-minute gap, yeah. But still, if we get under it, I still think it's strong enough to where we can try like a eval trade short. But of course that doesn't happen unless we get the close under, so I really want to see it happen on this candle. Maybe the next one, but if it doesn't happen these next two candles, probably gonna hold. There's that. So this is kind of the last chance. We'll see right here. Final 20 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, looks like we're going back up. In my opinion. Nope. Last chance. Here we go. Is it going to wick? It looks like it. Yep. Another wick. This is so bullish if we hold here. Just some really ugly price action, guys. It's insane. Just wick after wick after wick after wick after wick. Yeah, we're going all the way back up, guys. For sure. Okay, not for sure, but it's pretty strong here.
Alright, do we get the close under here? And 18, 17, 16. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not yet. Okay. Bullish till proven otherwise, guys. Stay still bullish here. As long as this holds, this is most likely a manipulation leg for higher. It looks like it's going to hold. Especially with equal highs here on ES. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Yep, manipulation leg. Looking pretty strong. I might go long here, guys. There we go. Alright, just for the paper, let's do this, if we even get it. Like here. It's probably not gonna fill on the paper. I got it into my live, or my funded account, but I was a little late. Yeah. Once the second leg came and we got this reaction here, I was fairly confident we were going to push higher. So that was kind of the basis for that.
So I just took one mini there. I'm out. I took it out right on the take of this high here, just because I don't trust this price action. That's fine. So I caught a nice little. What was this like? How much did I get? Like 13 points there. Nothing crazy, but good enough. Let's see, can I show? Yeah, decent trade. I know I didn't really alert that, but hopefully the bias I gave, maybe someone got into that trade. Next target, 60. See if we get there. $55. Yes, still waiting for that high to hit. Equal highs there. Wow. OIM is being very laggy. Also equal highs here, not equal highs, but all-time highs on ES. Yep. Thank you, knifing a little bit here. Let's see if we hold here. Right here. Now, if you're in this trade, I would really want to, if you're in longs though, really try to get out before the 350 candle. Because at the end of the day, it's a Wednesday, and it's pretty rare that if 350 candle rips, it's pretty rare we're going to end a day this green without any wick to the upside. So I would assume that 350 candle, if we're ripping, there's a decent chance, I obviously don't know for sure, but there is a chance that we get a little bit of a push down on that 350 candle to leave a little bit more of a wick here, right? Because we're up. What's the daily? Let's see, we're up, I mean, yeah, 1.85%, over 300 points. And if you can see here, there's not much of a wick right now. And I would expect there to be at least somewhat of a wick left behind at least like, yeah, like 38 points minimum. And right now this wick is only 10 points, so we'll see what happens here, especially in the 1 minute also. It's FEG. Eight minutes left until that candle comes. All right. I mean, if you have scaled, if you have a decent entry down here, you could just put break-even stops and see if you get a lucky move from that 350 candle is also a way to trade it. Or just get out before and secure your profits, either way. Bullish. See if this closes above. Did not close above. Could flush down under this now, actually. Now, they were kind of late in the day, so I definitely wouldn't take any more trades. But you can just tape read this and watch it, and that'd be kind of fun. See here, 3 minutes. Two minutes. Gun to my head, I think we're gonna rip down through this, but that's just a guess. There it is. Now, does it hold actually? This would be wild if it holds. Just wicks down and then rips, maybe. A lot of volatility here. It's going to be interesting to see where this closes. Whether it actually does close. I think it will. Just another big manipulation wick into a rip. And then the last chance for lower, in my opinion, is this right here. Kind of this right there. This BPR here. But not nearly as strong as this wick we have, so I think probably still higher, especially now. But we'll see. Obviously this is just watching and tape reading, not trading this. Absolutely not. That would be like the dumbest thing you can do is try to trade this.
Equal highs on ES. Looks like it's going to tap here. There it goes. $60 hit finally. That's the 2.5 standard deviations. Alright, that's all. There's not much else to look at now. A fun final 10 minutes to watch, but now it's just gonna do. I don't even know what anything can happen here. So yeah, good day of trading overall. I'll see you guys